Yo and hello everybody. Day 2 of the National, at least for me and my compatriots in the room here, JT, Mike, and Andy. We are done with the show for today. It's 5:30. The show goes till 8 o'clock on Wednesday nights, usually for the sneak peek. Madhouse. It's the only thing I can say. Once they opened the floor to all the VIPs, it was a madhouse. You'll see lots of clips coming up of this morning and what it was like versus later once the general public was allowed in, and it was crazy. So you'll get to see all of that. Had a great time at the show today, honestly. Andy had his tracker on his phone. We walked a little over 5 miles, and we got into the show at about 8:15 this morning. Super great to have that much time to peruse things, and I took full advantage of that. And I talk about this a lot, about how much I love Wednesday, because if you can get in and find the things that you want, you have the whole things, all things are available, I guess, or as many things as possible. And that makes your options just that much better. And so I was able to find some things, and I paid very fair prices on stuff. I'll go over all that. I don't mind sharing that. I think it's, you can see stickers on some of the stuff. Most of them I've already switched over to Perfect Fit sleeves, but you'll see stickers, and I'll tell you what I paid, just so y'all can see what kind of deals. I would say, again, dealers were very negotiable and super approachable, and had no problems talking to them. There were a lot of deals I walked away from, quite frankly, on some big cards that I just wasn't comfortable with the price. And we hunted a long time for a few of them, so I'll tell those stories as I show them. Let's get to some clips from today, and then at the end I'll show you guys what I picked up. Hang on.
It's early in the morning right now. We are heading into the show. It's going to be an awesome day. I cannot wait for everyone to arrive at about 3:34. We have some very exciting things going on at SGC. I was just telling my friend Mike about it. Hope to see you guys at the show. I'd love to meet you guys, say thanks, and have a great day.
Tell everybody who you are.
Peter from SGC. Who am I? Introduction. So
That's right.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, thanks. So day 1 of the show has officially started. Andy's walking this way. He doesn't even know he's coming towards me, but I wanted to show you guys real quick. It's 8:30 in the morning. Floor opened at 8. The show officially opens at 3 o'clock today, and there is a lot of work to do. I'm just showing you guys the Tops booth. Like, it's in shambles right now. I imagine they can put it together pretty quick. What do you think, Andy?
It's like a construction site.
It is. It's like totally a construction site all over this place.
I almost had something dropped on me earlier when I was walking through.
And there's people running around here like chickens with their heads cut off. Here's the eBay booth right here. They're getting ready to go. I mean, everybody's just setting up. It's pretty great to just see this side of it and get to be here for this. So yeah, day 2 is off to a good start. So more and more people are getting set up. We've got some amazing cases of just, look at all these trout autos. Crazy.
It was like a
And then John F. Kennedy stuff. John Hancock, Abraham Lincoln. So much stuff you just don't see anywhere else, guys. Like dual Ruth Gehrig Cobb with a T206. I mean, really, really amazing stuff. And you know, it's still early on Wednesday, and I've been picking up some great stuff. That's what's great about Wednesday, if you come, is that everything's here. And if you're kind of picky like me, and I like having everything to choose from when I come to a show like this, I want to have all options, quote unquote, on the table or in the case. But you can see here, like Jacksonville Sports Cards, nothing in their cases yet. And we are not that far from showtime, from open to the public. So I'm going to keep looking for stuff. Again, the vastness of this place is undescribable, how big it is. And there's a lot of room. You know, this is as least crowded as this place is going to be for the next 5 days. So see you guys later. So this is what the lobby looks like. People gathering already. We're literally still 2 hours away from the floor even opening. And there's so many people just chomping at the bit to get into the show. Now you can say it.
Yo and hello.
Yo and hello. It's Wednesday right now, day one of the show technically. We're about, an hour from opening to the public?
Close, man. And it's really starting to get busy in here. You can feel the heat, the temperature is rising. As
like
more and more
literally,
people get
not
in.
just figuratively, but literally.
Yeah.
And almost all the dealers are pretty much set up now, and Andy and I are just walking and talking here. But what's cool, there's a lot of vintage still here, isn't there?
There's a lot of vintage here. Like this, if anybody was like comparing this to Dallas, like it's really not even close. Way more vintage here than you would see in Dallas.
Right.
In my opinion.
And what's really cool is dealers are dealing. Like deals are happening. People are buying stuff like crazy even now. And to this point, I still haven't paid sticker for anything, which is good. People are reasonable.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect to either. I mean, that's just silly, right?
Yeah, and what's really cool about it is there's not this avalanche of modern basketball. There's a lot of it here, no doubt. But quite frankly, not nearly as much as I would have thought, given how Dallas, right?
The talk about like the Luka Prism and stuff being everywhere was like kind of overdone.
Right.
I mean, of course you'll see them here and there, but it's not like what people are talking about.
100%. So, yeah, we're about to kick this sucker off, and it's going to get a lot more crowded in here. Right?
Stay tuned.
See you later. So I'm here with Josh, rated rookie, and the Cardboard Oracle, those back pages. We are helping Josh work on a deal, potentially, for, let me get to the card.
Depends what it is. I mean,
38 Gaudy Joe DiMaggio. Little, we'll call them heads up. Super great cards. This gentleman happens to have 3 of them, along with a pretty awesome showcase. There's just so much great vintage here, guys. I'm telling you. I mean, look at this one.
I mean,
Look
people,
at all
friends,
that.
and family. I mean, they don't try to
Look at all this. Just stuff everywhere. So much greatness. And man, we are just, Josh is working hard. He wants that Gaudy DiMaggio. So we are working with the dealers. Again, everybody's been really great. They're super helpful, super willing to talk. You may not make a deal on everything, but you can talk. All right. See what happens. Bye. So I'm back now in the infamous red carpet area. And what I mean is you see this side and all the old, like the back here is all concrete, which really sucks to walk on all day. But if you come back here, this new expanded area, they did this in 2019, is what we call the red, we all joke around, it's the red carpet area. And it's much easier to walk on. And this is kind of where all the new dealers are. Like they've expanded the space in the last few nationals in Chicago. And this has become where, this is a lot of modern basketball back here, a lot more just ultra modern stuff, period, because it's dealers that haven't been doing the national for a long time. They're newer dealers to the show, but really great stuff back here too. And guys that are willing to deal, they're newer in the hobby. And so they're just more willing to make plays. So yeah, that's the red carpet area. If you ever hear us talk about that, this is it. See ya. All right, guys, I'm here. I found Blake Jameson.
Let's go.
Topps Project 70 artist, Topps Project 2020 artist. He is here at the Topps booth. Ironically, I saw him, and I'm like, "Hey, Blake." And so, what's up, man? How you been here? Did you just get
Living
here?
the dream. Literally just walked in the door.
Is this
We
your
drove
first
from New York.
national?
First national.
What do you think so far? What's your impression?
Oh, it's great.
Are you blown away with the size of it, the
Huge.
scope?
It's really big. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Excited to
That's
meet
awesome.
everyone in person too.
I know.
Yeah.
You've met Eric before. You'll see him later, but he's hanging out. So what are you looking forward to most about the show?
I'm doing live painting on Saturday at the Pristine Auction booth, and that's going to be awesome.
Nice. And you're hosting a trade night?
Trade night
on Thursday night. That's going to be great.
Live auction at the Whatnot booth tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow 3:30 back here at Topps.
Awesome.
Busy day.
We'll have a great show, man.
Thank you.
All right, see you. Hey, look, it's Mike and Luke from Up North Collectors. What's up, guys?
Not too much.
You just got in the show with everyone else that's here, you know.
It's crazy.
Y'all excited about what's coming up over the next few days?
Obviously, yeah, we're pumped. Silver packs here.
Nice. Good deal.
That's the plan right now. And then Panini silver packs are after this. We're going to go snag those. We're able to product for it. And then just hang out, try to buy some singles.
Awesome. We all have a great time. All right. Okay, so I have to show you guys this. Even at $250 a card,
Here is the PSA booth. Here's the start of the line. And I'm going to show you how many people are waiting in line to all this line, all these people, to grade their cards at $250 a pop. Let's just say that I'm still going. All these people standing in line right here. All these people are standing in line. They're standing in line. Standing in line. Oh, no, still going. Yep, still going. This is still the PSA line. Still the line. All the way around here. Oh, still going. Still going. Still going. All the way back to here. I kid you not. Absolutely not. All right, so floor's been open for like an hour now, and it has got insanely busy here. So many people now. It's crazy. Not surprising at all by any means. And what's interesting is, it's going to sound weird, but the temperature in here has gotten crazy hot with all the body heat of all the people. It's just gotten really warm, and so you just walk around sweating. So much cool stuff though. It's worth it, that's for sure. All right, here we go with the pickups. These guys are busting my chops here. It's hilarious. We are having a great time, by the way, just hanging out. I mean, if coming to the show it's great to pick stuff up, but it's so much fun to do it with people that you get to call your friends, and I'm very blessed to have a bunch of them, and most of them are here. So I did get this box of 2021 Top Series 1 from Mike and Luke over at Up North Collectors. I won this during Hobby Palooza, and they were great enough to bring it to me here. And after a long day at the show, never bad to have a Mountain Dew. So we'll move the Mountain Dew out of the way. So when I came to the show, just so y'all know, I had these are the card. It says 10 cards on my radar. There's actually more than 10 here, which is kind of ironic. But I kind of made this, okay, these are cards that I'm really searching for. If I could get some of these, I'd be thrilled. Well, we knocked a few off the list today. Yesterday, I knocked off the 72 Topps Nolan Ryan. And today, we will look at a few more. I did pick up a Perez Steel, which is always great. I only need 2 of these for the celebration to have the whole set that can be signed, and Cool Papa Bell was one of them. So I got that. I think I paid $90 for this. That sounds right. I think he had it marked at $125, and I paid $90, which is fine because it's already slabbed. Like, yeah, I'll do that. There was one guy that had a ton of great 5-star stuff, and I'm a big 5-star Hall of Fame autograph collector. I picked up the 2014 Cal Ripken Jr. This is the base version numbered to 50. Sticker price is $100. I paid $90 for it. The 2015, this is the Rainbow Parallel. It's numbered to 25, number 4 of 25. I paid $90 for that. And then he had the 2015 version. You can also see up here, this is also the Rainbow version, numbered to 25. And I paid $90 for that. So all 3 of those, I needed those for the 5-star run that I'm doing. I got this as a gift from my buddy Josh, rated rookie. And 2018 Prism Emergent. He just wanted me to have it. You know, so I'm a Mavericks fan, knows I love Luka. So that was super cool of Josh. Thank you, sir. Picked this up from a gentleman named Eric that I got to meet last night when we went to the Cubs game. You saw a couple of clips from that. We had a great time last night doing that. Second time that I've ever been to Wrigley Field, and it was a great experience. We had really nice seats, and it was just a fun night. So thanks to Marcel, he knows who he is, and Eric was great to meet. But he sold me this. I've been looking for this Jack Nicklaus card for a long time, and I didn't need a high grade. I just wanted one for my collection because I'm a big golf fan, and Jack's one of the greatest of all time. And this 81 Donruss Golf has just been one of those classic cards that I've always thought was a great card, and he had a bunch of them. I would just said, I just need a 7. So I was able to get a 7 from him. He had it marked at 80 down there, and I paid 60 for it. So I thought that was fair. And again, just happy to grab one. What's also cool about the show is when people are looking for stuff for you and I might have one of the greatest, deal finders in the world, and that's JT Triple Crown 24. He found this Eddie Murray card here for me, 84 tops from my 4-decade set. Just a PSA 8, but it was, $10. Like, we'll do that all day. $10 for a slab, you bet. Found one guy with some Johnny Bench stuff. I needed this 76, and this is a really gorgeous 7. And he had it marked at 65, and I paid 50 for it. So really happy with that pickup. And then another just kind of cheapy stuff. It's great when you can combine. You don't have to, everybody thinks you go to the National to get big cards, and you do, but there's plenty of it's great to have a mix. You don't want to blow all your money on one thing. You want to spread it out. So I was able to get some very nice kind of higher dollar cards, and I was able to get some cheapy stuff. And this Johnny Mize, I don't have any 53 Bowman black and whites. This is actually my first one, and it was in my kind of grade, PSA 4. And so happy to pick that up. I want to say it was marked at 60, 65, something like that, and I think I paid 50. Is that right? Anybody remember what I paid for this? I don't know, $50. They're all in here being super quiet.
I was there with you.
Were you there with me? $50? Yeah. I'm trying to be as honest as I can because that's fair. I got this George Kell. This might be the best deal I got today, quite frankly. 51 Bowman, George Kell. Didn't have it. It's a beat up card. The corner's like literally bent over within the slab. Somehow it's a PSA 4, but it was marked at 15, and I paid $10 for it. So $10 for a 51 Bowman Hall of Fame card. Yeah, sure, why not? I was with another guy, and I was trying to make a deal on even more cards, and this is kind of that you walk away kind of thing, because I just couldn't make a deal on the other cards. He just wanted too much for him, but I did pick up 361 Topps All-Star cards. The first one here is the Bill Mazeroski. All these are in the same grade of PSA 5. So the Mazeroski I got the Alkaline, yeah, really funny. Then I got the Brooks Robinson. These 61s, they're high numbers, so these aren't like super easy. And I paid, JT, you were there. What did I pay for these? $120 for the 3 of them, I think.
That sounds good to me.
Nope, I didn't. I paid $90 for the 3 of them.
You did even better.
I paid $90 for the 3 of them. That's right. This was a great pickup. JT, did you find this one too?
No, not that good.
Oh yeah, I found this one. I actually found a card for myself. I didn't have JT find it. This is the Roberto Don't Call Me Bob Clemente 1964 Topps. I only needed 2 Clementes for the run. I needed the 63, which is still on my list to get at this show, and I had in this 64, which is a gorgeous 5. Actually, I was with Josh Rated Rookie when I bought this one. And that's another cool thing when you're at the show. You remember, or at least I try to remember, who I was with when I found stuff, and loved. We were trying to make a combined deal for some stuff. His didn't work out. I was able to pick this up. He had it marked at 200, I think. It's not on the back. I've already put these in perfect fit sleeves. And I paid 180. And I thought that was very reasonable. This is one you found. No, I found this one too.
You did. You found a nice one.
1965 Topps Sandy Koufax PSA 7. Gorgeous. I mean, the color on this just pops. Pow. Love it. And really happy to pick that up. Needed that for my Koufax run. That's the last Koufax that I need. I now have the entire Koufax run, which you know what that means. What does that mean, JT? If I'm finished with the run.
Tabletop Showcase.
Tabletop Showcase. That'll be coming to you soon here on Baseball Collector Channel. Coming to a Baseball Collector Channel near you. So happy to get that. You can see we're punch drunk, tired from walking around all day.
This channel's not known for its humor.
Yeah, I am not known for my humor. It usually falls flat, but 3 more cards, 3 really great pickups that I'm excited to get. The first is a 1968 Topps Johnny Bench, Ron Tompkins rookie. Signed by Johnny Bench, Hall of Fame inscribed, PSA DNA authentic with the auto grading a 10. This is awesome. Absolutely love it. You know how much I love Hall of Fame signed cards, playing day cards. Rookies are even better. And the guy had this marked at $375, and I ended up paying $340. And I looked at comps, and that's pretty reasonable. Not like a screaming deal, but fair. So I was thrilled to death to buy it. Love it. Next up is this bad boy right here. This is a 300 gate cards of the 20th century by Mike Payne card, 1933 Gaudi Dizzy Dean in a VG3. Very good. This is a card I have been on the hunt for literally a decade, and they rarely come up on eBay, and when they do, they're super crazy priced. This one wasn't great. I actually paired this with the Koufax. I don't think I mentioned what, so I bought these two cards from the same guy. And the Koufax he had, I actually still have the sticker. $730 is what he has on it. I paid $375 for this, and then I paid $825 for this. So that was my first kind of big deal of the show. We're buying these two cards. And the last card was kind of the number one card I really wanted to get at this show. And all of these cards I bought before the show even opened to the public. All this was already done. And again, like I said, being able to go through everything without the crazy crowds and that's there now was great. And this was my number one card on my want list. And I'll just sit it here and just let it speak for itself. The 1953 Bowman color Mickey Mantle. We must have looked at 10 or 12 of these throughout the show, trying to find the one that was kind of the best bang for the buck between grade and cost and all of that. We saw several other threes. In fact, I was about to buy a BVG 3. I was literally going to eat it because we couldn't find what I wanted. Shockingly, in all the sea of cardboard that was here, I couldn't find one that really was like, this fits what I want in my collection. So there was a BVG 3 that looked way worse than this, and it was $1,500. I can't remember. I think I was going to try to.
$17.50.
Was it $17.50? That's right. The sticker price was $17.50. I'm like, oh my gosh, that just seems ridiculous, and it was based on comps and whatnot. So I was like, oh, it's like I told Josh, I was like, I'll do $1,400 on it if he'll do it, and he wouldn't do it. So we walk away, which is a good thing because JT found this one, I don't know, half an hour later maybe, something like that, and he gets me over to look at it. He's like, hey, I found this one, and he had it marked at $12.50. Does that sound right? Yep. I can't remember if it's on here or not. Nope. Marked at $12.50, I do believe. It's a really nice 3. There is this little kind of mark on it, which is weird. It's not marked with a mark qualifier, but even still, love it. The image is great. I had Josh look at it. I had JT look at it. Dave Blue Jacket 66 approved the purchase, and so did Eric, those back pages. So I had a lot of guys that really are great vintage guys and could really unemotionally give me advice on whether or not this was a good purchase, and they were great. So that is the biggest card, and that I now only need one more Bowman color card for the entire Hall of Fame set for Bowman color from 53. So shout out to Alex, Bowman 53. Anyway, that is it for today. We are some tired mamma jammas, but we are going to go to dinner tonight, hopefully at Gibson's, which is a nice steakhouse here close, and just hang out with our friends. We've done enough looking at cards for today, I believe. So thank you guys for checking this out. We will talk to you soon. We'll see you tomorrow at the show. Keep collecting.